So thank you for the other view. That was extremely helpful, and it was necessary for me to make the video just because, honestly, looking at your side view with the driver, I mean, swinging down and contact was super good. But if you're having trouble with fairway woods and longer irons, that front video explains it a lot. So you're going to be able to get away with it with your driver because when we're striking a drive, we do want it to be moving at an upwards angle. So what I mean by that is when you swing, and you would be able to see if you put something right on the left side of your head, when you turn back, you tend to move away from the target. Now, it's a little bit exaggerated. You're not actually doing this, right? But just to make sure you understand, I need to over-exaggerate it. So you'll notice, and this makes a lot of sense with the longer irons in the fairway woods, when you're hitting off of the turf and you're not hitting off of a tee, when you turn and you move away from the target, you're essentially moving where you're going to hit the ground back as well. So just a quick little drill. You can find the side of a wall, the door, whatever you want to use. You don't even have to use a club, so you can do this indoors. And if you were to basically just line up regular and then have your left part of your head up against the wall, when you swing back, you would notice that you would start to move away from the wall. So what I would like for you to do is to be able to rotate your body, right? We have a little bit of freedom, so I don't necessarily, it doesn't perfectly need to stay on the wall, but it needs to be way less than what it was with those irons and woods. So changing the flex in your knees is one way to turn your pelvis without moving it too far back. So when you swing back and you're doing this drill, like I said, you can come off of it a little bit, right? But we don't want to see what you would normally do and swing back like that and not rotate as well as you can. So just some good back swings without a club, and you're just trying to keep your head as close to the wall as possible while rotating. I don't want you to just suck your arms back in just to keep your head on the wall. You need to rotate when you do this, okay? So doing this 10 minutes a day for a week, taking it out onto the range would be a good way to make sure that you're rotating, but you're not necessarily moving too far away from the target.